Okay, but let's move on because with spring training games in full effect, sadly, we're also seeing some big injuries this weekend. One of the big ones, we saw Gavin Lux. Weird injury there, trying to avoid a ball, running from second to third, out for the season with a torn ACL.
Yeah, this is
That's
one of
brutal.
you never want to see this. And there's been a few of them, a few pretty key injuries. Well,
I can't watch it.
Showed it on the
Sorry.
screen, and Alex, I guess, saw it. It's bad. Torn ACL, out for the season. And the thing with an ACL, this is what
Yeah, see? You just saw it too.
The thing with an ACL is you hear out for the year, but you're not the same for a while.
No.
Ronald Acuna is finally seeming like this year. I think he'll be back. It's almost like a 2-year thing.
Oh, yeah.
You're able to play that following year, but you're not the same guy.
No. The
Gavin
running,
Lux,
the moving, everything. It's
was running from second to third base, kind of was running in a certain direction, and then it looked like the throw was going to come at him, and then it was just a really unfortunate situation with the third baseman throwing to second for a double play or to get the out at second. Gavin Lux trying to avoid it, steps in a weird way, tears his ACL, out for the year. So that's the biggest one.
Yeah, and Dodgers don't really have the depth right now to lose a guy.
No.
Dodgers might need to pick someone up, figure something out. They're going to move some things around, but unfortunate.
If only there was if only it was an off season where there were 4-star free agent shortstops available,
like top 10,
that they could have gotten one.
Yeah,
but they didn't. So the Dodgers are in a really weird spot now.
Yeah,
really weird because they were already at a lack of depth, kind of everywhere you look. Like outfield, they didn't get Cody Bellinger back, so then okay, now Mookie. Anyway, this situation really messes them up.
Yeah.
Dave Roberts said that Chris Taylor will start a throwing program to play more shortstop. Mookie Betts playing more second base this season is also being discussed.
That's not what you want to hear.
It's not.
That's not you want to see a guy play their true position the entire season, and you want to have depth at that position, so you don't have to do something like this.
Yeah. Now I will say Mookie is a superstar and was a second baseman and can still play, in my opinion, a Gold Glove caliber second base.
Yeah.
But he's become one of the better outfielders in the game of baseball. And man, are you going to miss that arm in the outfield if he's not out there? And then now the depth in the outfield isn't as good. Chris Taylor and Max Muncy on the left side of an infield for me. Don't get me wrong. Love me some Chris Taylor. Travel ball teammate of mine for a year. I love the guy. But a left side of the infield that is now going to be Chris Taylor and Max Muncy after it's been, Justin Turner and Trey Turner and Justin Turner and Corey Seager. What a 180 this is going to be for them this year.
Completely different lineup. But let's move down south a little. Padres news. Joe Musgrove's fractured his toe in the weight room. Another freak accident.
Musgrove fractured big left toe, weight room injury. Now, this isn't as serious. We're hearing a few weeks. There's not a set timetable. This isn't
But that pushes back a pitcher from getting ready for the start of the season.
Correct.
2 weeks. So that's pushing him back. Even if he's back 2 weeks, he still has to go through that entire program of ramping himself up.
So if I had to guess right now, Joe Musgrove isn't ready for opening day.
Yeah.
Tricky situation here. Padres injury. So now we're looking at the NL West. Dodgers in a bad spot. Padres with a starter. You know what? This opens the door for my Diamondbacks to slide right on in there this year.
You and
the
your
D-backs, baby. Musgrove, few weeks.
Yeah.
Tyler Glasnow.
Yeah.
This one sucks, man. Coming back from his arm injury, comes back end of last year. We finally see him back. He's electric on the mound. Grade 2 oblique injury, 6 to 8 weeks.
And those you never really know. Obliques are so tricky because you can't put an exact timetable on it.
Yeah.
Because if you maybe come back a week too early, you can strain it again. There's just so many factors that come into it.
And again, to your point, it's spring training right now. So 6 to 8 weeks is when he can get back to beginning of spring training full.
Yeah.
He hadn't made he's not to the point where he could throw 4 innings yet.
Yeah.
So in 6 to 8 weeks is basically when he starts his spring training.
Yep.
So that's going to be a while. And Lance McCullers,
Yep.
the Astros. Elbow sprain, don't know a lot there other than out for opening day, which
Yeah.
that's not a good sign.
No, it's never a good sign. But you go into spring training, as soon as the games start to happen, you know you're going to get these injuries.
Yep.
And it's heartbreaking because you never want to see that. But it's going to roll over into the season. And then we're also going to see it roll over into the World Baseball Classic that starts in a week, because we're seeing players slowly but surely have to drop out of the World Baseball Classic. Most recently, Suzuki with Team Japan.
Yeah, this isn't you got to know this is going to come.
Yeah.
You know, you have a couple weeks of spring training and then guys report, Seiya Suzuki, oblique injury, dropping out for Team Japan. This sucks. Team Japan was a top 3 team in this tournament. I still believe they are more than capable of winning, but this is a huge bat in the middle of their lineup. Mm-hmm. Huge. And they needed him. So now he's out of the tournament. So Team Japan of everybody, I think, has a cakewalk through at least the first round. You look at their pool that involves Korea, Australia, China, and the Czech Republic, who we're going to talk about.
We'll talk about a little later.
But where this really hurts them, I think Team Japan has the best pitching staff in the whole tournament.
Yeah.
But the offense, they needed Seiya Suzuki in the middle of that lineup. He is now out for Team Japan.
Thanks for watching. If you love Flippin Bats, swinging 3-0, or just talking ball, join us. Call us at 213-537-9339 with your questions. We have a weekly guest, and we have a lot of fun, so hit that subscribe button.